Before we get started with our flexibility testing, I'm going to go over this informed consent form with you. Okay, sounds good? So the purpose of this assessment is to test my skills in assessing your flexibility and interpreting the results and whatnot as part of my fitness assessment class at UT Tyler. Some potential benefits that you could have is to gain knowledge about your own flexibility, depending on which test you choose to take today, and to develop a friendship with me. Joy! Some potential risk and discomfort could be some possible musculoskeletal injury during testing. We're not going to be doing anything too crazy, but if you feel pain at any moment, just let me know and we'll stop. Potential soreness after testing and possible embarrassment or uncomfortable feeling due to how you interpret the results of your testing. So for the procedures, we're going to be doing it at home, and we're going to be doing the passive knee extension test later, which is going to require you to lie on the table. I'm going to measure your hamstring flexibility. We'll go over more of that later if you'd like. And then 2 general flexibility tests. Your options are the half kneeling dorsiflexion test, which is going to be kneeling roughly like so, and testing the mobility of your ankle joint and also the tightness of your Achilles tendon on the back of your leg. The Thomas test, which will have you lying on a table and testing the tightness of things like your hip flexors, your IT band, and your quadriceps. And then we have the internal shoulder rotation and external shoulder rotation, which is going to test the tightness of your rotator cuff. So, do you have a preference of any of these tests, Ms. Tanner?
Since I'm already sitting, let's just do the shoulder weight.
Sounds great. Okay. So I'm going to explain the procedure to you after we get done for both of the shoulder tests. I'm going to video you during this, obviously. Here we are. And I'm going to send this video into my instructor. And you can ask questions at any point during this test. So some of your responsibilities as a client, you've got to follow the directions I give you so we can be efficient and good to go. You have to share any health concerns you have with me, any pre-existing injuries that could cause some issues or difficulties, so we don't injure you further. You can ask for us to stop at any point in time. You don't have to do this. It's completely voluntary. And so you can leave whenever. You can also ask questions anytime you want about anything at any point. And all the data that I'm going to be gathering during this assessment in this video is going to be, again, sent to my teacher. And your personal information is not going to be shared with anybody. And she is not going to share this video or the images we're going to be taking later to anybody other than her own eyeballs. So
I won't be famous? Boo!
The testing city is here in good old Quitman, Texas, under quarantine vacation. So after you read over this and you're ready to go, you accept all the risks, just sign there, and I will sign as your witness, and we'll get started. Awesome. Great, sounds good. Okay, let's get started, Miss Tanner. So, first we'll do the external rotation test. So for the external rotation test, Miss Tanner, you're going to hold your arm up at a 90 degree. Wow, you're so good. 90 degrees with your elbow bent also at 90 degrees. So you want to keep your elbow in line with your shoulder. And for externally, you're going to rotate your arm upwards slowly. Okay, slowly is the key. And when you do it, we're just measuring for rotation at your shoulder. So don't overcompensate with your back or anything. Keep your back straight. And so you just rotate slowly until you feel like till it's not easy anymore. When you're not pushing on any soft tissue or anything, you keep going until you feel like you have to force it. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Sure.
Okay, any questions? Okay, we're going to do it at least 3 times to make sure we're being accurate. So I'm going to place this protractor here on your elbow, your electron process, and I'm going to line the 0 mark up with your styloid process of your ulna. So I'm going to hold your arm here just to ensure that you are keeping it straight, not compensating with your back. So rotate slowly, please. And whenever you can't go anymore, just stop there. Okay, you're kind of pushing back, Miss Tanner. I'm going to have to ask you to do it again. Okay. And go ahead. Okay. 72 for the first try. You can release that. Alright, we're going to do it again just to make sure we're accurate and whatnot. Okay, keep that elbow up, Miss Tanner. Alright, go ahead. Alright, 67. One more time. Elbow up, arm straight, good to go. Lock on. Got everything for you. Alright, go ahead. Alright, 68 up. And alright, if you'll flip to the other side real quick, Miss Tanner, we'll get your right arm in. Same deal. Okay, yes, good. 90 degrees all the way. Keep your back straight. I'm going to put this here and mark a line at our starting place. Alright, go ahead. Okay, awesome. I'm going to start again. Alright, go ahead. Cool, cool, awesome. And since these, oh, hold on, let me not speak too quickly. Alright, go ahead. Oh, wait, sorry. Okay, now go ahead. So sorry about that, Miss Tanner. Awesome, okay. You can flip on over to the other side and we'll do internal rotation. Since these are falling within 10 degrees of each other, I only did 3 rounds and I will average them out to give you your results at the end. So for internal rotation, you're doing basically the same thing, but you're going inwards. Awesome. So this one usually has less of a range of motion. It's up to about 70 degrees, where the other one was up to about 90 degrees. So I'm going to line it up the same way. Right, and same thing, don't compensate, just rotate downwards. Right there. Okay, awesome. Alright, go ahead. Okay. Sorry. Alright, keep it up. And go ahead. Flip over to the other side, please. Sorry, let me get out of the way. Alright, same thing. Doing great. Alright, go ahead. Okay. Okay, go ahead. Alright, go ahead. Okay. I'm going to do it one more time, actually, just to make sure I'm being as accurate as possible. Alright, go ahead. Alright. So, Miss Tanner, your results average together. You can relax. For your external rotation on your right arm, you're averaging at about 70 degrees, which is really good. And on your left arm, your average is about 79, so that's good. You're normal both of those because, like, it's not a concern unless you're less than 40 degrees of rotation. Also, on your internal rotation, you're averaging about 63-ish on your left arm, 63. And then on your right arm, your average is about 58. So it's a little less, but still nothing to be worried about unless it's under 40 degrees. So you're good to go.